What is going on, guys? Welcome to week number 5 preview video. In this one, we are going to do kind of a quicker run of today's video, trying to get this thing under 30 minutes, 20 minutes even. Just try to save you guys some time here on these Wednesday preview videos. So let's get started. KAMU Amber Wave Recruiting Board. All right, so taking a look here, Donald Parker, the number 41 tackle, is 74 at number 41 tackle. It's pretty solid for KAMU. He's in second place right now on their board.
How about Jamil Carter?
This is a guy that they should probably go all in on, and they are putting 700 on. You know, he can play quarterback. He's like kind of that wildcat type of guy. Definitely a very good player for them.
Ryan
in the making.
Jenkins, we got number 2. Obviously, this
What'd
guy.
You say? Jenkins. Rodney.
So definitely looking at some option teams with Army, Navy, and Kansas A&M on the board. You got Ross Brown. So, you know, KAMU, they're always going to highlight that offensive line. And this is a big game here because Kansas, I mean, this guy's from Kansas and obviously wants to stay near home. Kansas A&M already beat Kansas, and then they have this game here against Kansas State coming up that we'll talk about
very
in a little
huge
bit
for them.
Yep.
Stafford Smith, a 69 overall middle linebacker.
Watford City, North Dakota.
Well ahead of the competition.
What do you think the population there is? Like 75?
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up. Never heard of it. There's all the sorts of little towns around North Dakota in that area. So, Serge Cobb, 68 overall running back. Justin Potts out of Fargo. Definitely not a small town. Going up against Nebraska State. So hey, Justin, if you want to catch some passes once in a while, seems to me like Nebraska State would be where you want to go.
Boo. Just kidding. Where's the city?
That's my pitch.
Where's the city?
Watford City, North Dakota.
Watford City?
Yeah.
North Dakota.
That would be interesting. Yeah. Philip Richardson, cornerback on Ardmore's board as well. You got Rob Watson. Bob Hodges looking good. So definitely some attention. You know, they got the linebackers. They got their offensive lines. So.
You were way off.
What is it?
6708. 6,708.
It's the 12th largest city in North Dakota.
As of 2015. Educational fact. All right, guys, let's take a look at the Broken Arrow Wranglers recruiting board. All right, looks like we got some points to spend here, about 400. But the punter, the number 6 overall punter, signs to Oklahoma.
Lost him to the Sooners.
Shoot.
No, Lamont Christian, we were talking about him. Number 1 athlete out of Ohio. Broken Arrow is in the number 2 slot.
Wow.
Barely ahead of Ohio. Interesting. But Denver Tech in the lead for Lamont Christian.
How are they even on the list? Oh, he's from Ohio.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Terrence Concepcion, we are first. Daniel Yancey at wideout. You got James Henry going up against Ardmore.
That's the guy we're changing his last name. Terrence Concepcion. We're changing his last name.
I know some people with the last name Concepcion.
That it's okay.
Brandon
Hill. The name's very common in this game.
I haven't seen it really in a while. But Brandon Hill, you got Mark Goodman. And, man, this is not good.
That's Mark K.
Mark.
I'm just kidding. It can be...
Oh, man. Why are we trailing Louisville and Kansas that badly? I'm gonna move that up. Ryan Pittman, I'm gonna bail. I'm not even gonna bother. I'll put those points on Goodman. I want to get this guy out of Missouri.
Seems like he'd be pretty solid. Cedric Barrett, the halfback, 72 overall. Dave Fisher, looks like Ardmore and Broken Arrows in a battle. Curtis Hines, the strong safety, in a battle too.
This is a guy we got to get because we have no team builder teams on that list. Definitely need to go after Clint Stewart. Stephen Bryant, we are number 1.
In a dogfight here with Shreveport.
Yep, ACU distant third. Got Carpenter. So again, Broken Arrow, really, the recruiting chops. We saw it last year. They had a pretty solid recruiting class. You see Justice Grant, one of our guys. We're currently in second behind North Carolina. So got 3 team builder teams kind of in the mix there. Nate Bobo.
Love that. I love that name.
Yeah, definitely looking at Syracuse. I'm going to try a little bit harder, put some more points on him down the road. Charles Bryant, looking at Amarillo and Broken Arrow. I would like him. I don't know which would be a good fit because we have Street, although Street is a sophomore, so Galveston, I'm thinking, would have the job at Amarillo. So
it's getting down to a point now, guys, where some of these younger quarterbacks that you're creating are going to be signed by our teams, and they're not going to have a chance to play in the next couple seasons. So it might be best not to throw quarterbacks in the next round.
Yeah, we got plenty of quarterbacks right now. Stephen Howell, man, way behind, but we got Little Rock Ardmore kind of in the mix there. Balmer, I think last week I kind of pulled off on him because we're way behind. Definitely, it's looking like Shreveport or bust.
We want to get
Jay Balmer.
We want to get you guys onto our teams, but honestly, we have to do what's best for our teams. And
Rivado,
if you're not going to get them, what's the point?
Really wants to look into Army here.
I don't get that.
Right. I looked into that. I think 4 nationals can join the military if they have if they've established residency and have all this. Got to go through all these steps with green cards and stuff, but they can actually do it. I don't know. Is he coming from Montreal, or has he lived in Vermont for 10 years?
Tiebreaker Avalar. I probably butchered that last part, but he shed some light on it. He said that it is possible, but yeah.
Max Blanchard. Oh man, we're so far behind. I can't do it. Eaton Collins. Man, we're also really far behind. I'm gonna let Shreveport and Amarillo duke it out there. I'm going to go back up here, maybe put more on, because I want to get some of our guys on here, but Charles Bryant,
it doesn't fit.
Right, because we already got Street. I'll put him on Stephen Bryant.
The brother.
Yeah, and then we'll go Stewart. And that's the board for Broken Arrow.
All right, time to check out the top 25 here, guys. Alabama's still in the number 1 spot. Shreveport just couldn't handle them. Denver Tech stays at number 2.
Interesting that Alabama's ahead of Denver Tech, even though Tech is the defending national title, or defending national champion here. Not getting them the love behind Alabama, although Alabama is really good. And then you see Ardmore and ACU also in the top 10.
Yeah, I like that we moved up 2 spots after that nice win against Oklahoma, but nothing that we should be proud, but it might be a little bit scary here later on during the season.
Oh, yeah. We'll see what happens. Definitely, see North Carolina in there. Still, they got that loss to Clemson, but, they're in an interesting year last year where they were had a lot of wins. Oklahoma, 1-2, they're 21st in the country. Midland State only goes up 2 spots. And we see other receiving votes. We got Kansas A&M.
Nice, cool, votes. Yeah, KAMU. Nice, I like it. So let's check out the Heisman watch now here,
First time we've seen it. It's updated, finally.
Damian Harris, after that, one play.
He had 2 big plays. He had the big touchdown reception and then the big run at the end of the game. So I guess he's in first.
Timmons is starting to lose some ground here, but Stoudemire's starting to lose some ground too. I wonder if that's just because they're not putting up the numbers through the air.
Yeah, Montez, we saw him light up Amarillo, and then Stoudemire coming in 5th. So NCAA Player of the Week here, we got Montgomery from Iowa State. Although we see the Big 12 here, Montana Flynn, again,
nice
Player of the Week. And then Zaire Sullivan with the 2 picks that we didn't see.
I think he deserves that, though. He deserves that.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, taking a look at your picks. Big Gio pulls into the lead. He's at 37 points now. So
won this pick thanks to Shreveport.
It was only Shreveport. Just went with the chalk there. Would have gotten Alabama. Would have been up 3 points.
Yeah, we had a couple perfect weeks, too. We had Lyndon Jones was perfect. Diabolist also perfect. Got all 12.
Lyndon Jones. There you go. Illinois, you missed one.
One more. Andres Buckley had all 12 as well.
Yes. Pretty good picks, guys. Good job this week. Next week might be a little bit easier, I think. Maybe.
There's fewer games on the docket, so we'll see where we're going to stack after next week. A lot of bye weeks.
Second place. Actually, Diabolus made a big run here. Now he's at 35. He's tied with Heelboy and Jacob Canatella. I like this. But some of you guys are starting to drop off here with making no picks. So going to have to make a nice little comeback here in next week and in conference play, too. That's where you're really going to make your...
conference picks are worth 2 per game.
All right, so let's move on. All right, time for our picks and analysis. Little Rock against Auburn.
All right, we are in Week 5. Auburn 0-2 in SEC play, but this is the first real test for Gunnar Rivers. We saw Little Rock. They handled Eastern Michigan. They handled Troy. Struggled against Louisiana Lafayette, but, they're sitting here at 3-0. They got that highly ranked defense at 16. Auburn really in transition mode after firing Malzahn.
Number 28 total offense, number 18 in points per game. This team has definitely turned the corner on offense and defense.
Light on the competition.
I'm taking Little Rock.
Okay, Kansas State KAMU. This will be another of our featured games. We have Kansas. Look at the rushing yards for both of these teams here. Pretty
Wow.
good.
Wow. What do you got?
I would take Kansas A&M. I like the way their defense is playing. Actually, not played yet, but I think they have it in them to piece a really good game together. Kansas State gets a little one-dimensional sometimes on offense.
I'll take KAMU as well.
Yeah.
Strictly because of the defense.
All right. Broken Arrow, Tulsa. Tulsa 2-1. Big improvement over where they were last year, although the numbers still don't look that good. You see Broken Arrow at 3-0. Biggest test was against Pitt. What do you like?
I like Broken Arrow only because I think they just have more talent than Tulsa. I think that's just the deciding factor.
It's a road game, though.
Rivalry
game.
I'll take Broken Arrow.
All right. I'm on the same page there. How about this game? Hopefully we get it in. I know for a fact we have it properly recorded this week. South Alabama at Nebraska State. You got Gus Malzahn. Now South Alabama got shut out against FCS, whoever last.
So you already know the result.
Oh, I do know the result. Yes, but who do you
I
like
think
here?
that this is pretty easy for me. I'm going with Nebraska State.
But look at South Alabama played a really good defensive game. Offensively, they're going with that transition with the Malzahn, and they stunk up the joint. I think they had some turnovers, but
I'm still taking you.
Okay, let's see who plays quarterback. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun. We're going to have Tulane at McAllen. Tulane not really scoring enough right now through 4 games.
This is a blowout in the making, guys. McAllen's going to roll. I seem to pick them every week, it seems, but that number 1 passing offense, and they're almost top 50 in defense.
Right, defense is looking a little bit better this year, especially secondary. Had some issues against NC State, but I mean they played Louisiana Tech, Houston, really wiped the floor with them. So probably going to take care of Tulane here, I would imagine. And then we have Georgia State at Shreveport. How do you think the Skeeters are going to rebound?
I think they'll bounce back. I think this is a focused group. I think they're very determined to try to get it to another bowl game. These guys want to be known, especially the juniors and seniors, the upperclassmen. They want to be known as the teams
that turned Shreveport football,
that put it on the map, pretty much.
And last year
the founders.
Yeah, last year was the first step in that process. Number 3 offense. I mean, the rushing average took a huge hit after that Alabama game because they were like 400 yards a game.
Right.
And it went down to about 280, as expected. But
exactly.
So my picks, give me. I'll take Little Rock, KAMU. I'll just say Big 12 sweep. I think it's gonna be a Big 12 sweep kind of week.
I do too. I just think that it's a nice mix. It's a nice mix of our teams have some good offensive output as of lately, and their defense has picked up as well. I mean, look at the teams on the list here. McAllen. Normally, when you think of McAllen football, you think of offense, but their defense is playing well. Broken Arrow has been playing well on both sides of the football lately. Same thing with Little Rock. They're about in that same type of tier. They didn't really have one or the other in either games, in all their games that they played last season. It was either one or the other.
I will say, though, I'm going to put Broken Arrow on upset alert. I think this could be
crazy.
Talking about a rivalry game. Tulsa's 2-1. They look a lot better than they were in this dynasty last year. And then Little Rock, like I said, I want to see Gunnar Rivers show up here against an SEC program. We have not seen him get really tested yet. I'm interested to see how he plays. See that completion percentage. Maybe that'll go
just
up
add water.
Bit.
Just add Rivers. Everything will be fine.
It's the offense. Just add water.
All right, guys. So next Wednesday, we will not be doing a preview video for next Wednesday. We will basically just skip an NCAA football upload, and then on Saturday, you guys are going to get double upload Saturday. So we'll have week number 6. We'll split those games up. So basically, You're getting week number 6, but you're getting 2 videos for week 6 next Saturday. So not this upcoming week 5, but for week 6, that's how you guys would get it.
Right. So make your picks on the Saturday video coming up.
Correct. When we show these games on Saturday, make your picks for week number 5 or week number 6.
Yep. And then NFL updates will resume the following week.
Yep.
So we didn't have any yet to show, but we'll get those to you pretty soon. We'll have a couple weeks of stuff to go over.
Exactly. All right. So guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Make sure you leave a like if you like this thing, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that red button for subscribe or my logo in the bottom right hand corner. We appreciate you guys' viewership, and always look forward to your comments. I like reading them. I know I've been kind of bad at responding lately. It's just like it's with the house thing. It's been getting kind of crazy to take the time and look at what you guys have written down. So that's gonna be it. Anything else to add?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. We'll see you guys on Saturday. As always, peace.